Oh, I didn't see that one coming. Hello everyone, I'm Darren, one of your commentators. You may remember me from Monday. Glad you're joining us for this year's Global Games, hosted here in South Kilbrane. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. Great to have you. Today is day 2 of the pentathlon. The sport will be seen as blind football, but you won't be seeing it at all. See what I did there? I did it again, I cracked myself up. Each day, as explained yesterday, will last around 25 minutes and will consist of awesome songs you can learn the actions to, sports challenges you can participate in and try to beat our all-star athletes Finlay and Ethan, memory verse challenge, daily crafts such as a make your own bubble machine, slime, homemade football and lots more. And finally guys, you'll receive a daily news update from our sports commentator John Mark and TV presenters Anne Core and Ian Quisitive each day as they follow Team Galilee. We're going to be visiting some awesome sporting venues and Scottish landmarks around the beautiful area that is Cumbernauld. At the same time, we'll be hearing the good news of the greatest champion the world has ever seen. Told you his answer to this yesterday. It's Jesus, the game changer, who turned death into victory. Talking about Scottish landmarks, bit an embarrassing story for you guys. Yesterday our team was at Falkirk Wheel. I got lost because I was looking for a wheel. A big circle, like a Ferris wheel, a roundabout. Nobody told me it was a big rotating canal bridge. You learn something new every day guys.
You can take the boy out of Kilbrane, but you can't take Kilbrane out of the boy. You're some lad.
Cheers. True, it's true. Should be calling it Falkirk Bridge. Couple of pointers for you. The virtual club is interactive. We'll be uploading the worksheets to the Facebook page for you to download. In addition, as said yesterday, we usually have a message box where you can send us funny jokes, but they need to be funny guys. Don't let us down. Send us a picture, a prayer request. To do this virtually, write a comment guys underneath the video or on Messenger as well. If you want to post videos of your craft or videos, memory verses, sporting challenges, we'd love to see them. Give you a shout out every day, but it's crucial, absolutely crucial, you get your parents' permission to do this guys. I think that's it. And as said yesterday, forgot one last thing. You need the toilet guys, just go and wash your hands. Have a good day guys.
This is gonna be amazing. Jesus, the game changer, he turns death to victory. Jesus, the game changer, serves his way to supremacy. He's God's image, he's God's son, he's the head, he's number one. He'll amaze ya, he's the savior. Jesus, the game changer. Bore our shame, bore our sin, died our death and he rose again. Things ain't ever gonna be the same, 'cause Jesus changed the game. Jesus, the game changer, he turns death to victory. Jesus, the game changer, serves his way to supremacy. He's God's image, he's God's son, he's the head, he's number one. He'll amaze ya, he's the savior. Jesus, the game changer. Love and justice, sacrifice, change a nation, change a life. History has made it plain, Jesus changed the game. Jesus, the game changer, he turns death to victory. Jesus, the game changer, serves his way to supremacy. He's God's image, he's God's son, he's the head, he's number one. He'll amaze ya, he's the savior. Jesus, the game changer, the main player, the world shaper, the transformator. There's no one greater. Jesus changed the game.
Hi everyone and welcome to today's challenge. So today's challenge is see how many step ups we can do in 30 seconds. So I'm going to be timing it on my watch and then see how many I can do. Right, ready, steady, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
3 seconds left.
21, 22, 23,
Time up.
23.
Yep. So try and find somewhere to do these step ups and post on Facebook so we can see how you've done. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's challenge.
Welcome to the Global Games. Who can remember the names of the 2 sets of brothers we met playing beach volleyball yesterday? I wonder how Team Galilee got on, what the second event of the Global Games pentathlon will be, and what Ian Quisitive will stumble across today. Before we go to meet Ian, let's remind ourselves of what we have to say. If we hear Ian say incredible, then you shout unbelievable. But if you hear Ian say unbelievable, you shout incredible. Fantastic. Okay, it's day 2. The competition is hotting up. Let's go over to Ian Quisitive.
Thanks, Anne. Yes, it's me once again, the roving reporter, Inquisitive, live from the Global Games. Pentathlon, 6 events in 6 days, if I'm not mistaken. Today I'm in the shadow of the Global Games International Football Stadium here in Jericho. Organisers were up against it to have the stadium ready in time after some of the walls fell down. But everything now looks perfect, with the Dead Sea glistening in the background and spectators reading their morning newspapers while floating in the sea. Unbelievable.
Incredible!
Today is the blind football tournament, and with me I have someone who certainly can't take part, and his name is Bartimaeus. Barty, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Ian. Something I couldn't have done this time last year.
That's right, Barty. I gather you used to play a bit of blind football yourself until the day when Jesus and his disciples were in Jericho. Not that you could see him.
That's right, I was born blind, so I couldn't see anyone. But I'd heard about Jesus, his message of God's good news, and how he had been healing other people. So why not me?
So in your words, tell us how you got to meet him.
Well, I was at my usual place of begging, but the place was heaving. Crowds 5 deep as they are for today's tournament. But what I lacked in sight, I made up for in volume. Jesus, have mercy on me!
And he helped you? Incredible!
Unbelievable!
But more unbelievable was that when I came before him, he asked me, what do you want me to do for you?
So you asked him for an ice cream. It does get hot here in Jericho.
That was my second choice, but I simply said, I want to see. Jesus replied that my faith had healed me, and immediately I could see hundreds of people all wearing John the Baptist sandals, so AD 30.
Unbelievable!
Incredible!
Well, I need to be heading to the stadium, so thanks for speaking to us, Barty. And this is me, Ian Inquisitive, heading back to you, Anne, in the studio.
Let's give a big shout out for Bartimaeus, and I know you'll be thrilled to hear that we'll be meeting Ian Quisitive again tomorrow.
Welcome back, folks. It's John Mark here, coming to you live from Broadwood Stadium once again. Thanks there, Ian and Anne and Barty. Now, what we'd like to talk about today is about training hard. Now, to be an international sports star, you've got to train hard. It's tough. You want to get to the top of your sport. Me personally, I think that what you've got to do is you've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you've got to run for 10 miles, you've got to come back, get a freezing cold shower, then after that, get yourself a good protein drink. Now, I believe that. But I need to be honest with you, I've never actually done it, because belief and action go hand in hand. And that's the problem here, because belief drives actions. What you believe in will lead you to do things. For instance, If you think a bridge is going to fall down, will you walk across it? No, you're not going to do that. If you believe it's going to rain today, are you going to go out in a t-shirt? No, you're going to get an umbrella and you're going to get a raincoat. Belief and action go hand in hand. And we're going to give you a wee example of that. We're going to get Neil and Stephen to come in here and give us a wee example of how this is done. Thank you, lads. Here we go, that's about believe now. Stephen, do you believe he's going to catch you? Oh, I don't know. Right, over to you guys.
Right, you ready?
Aye, aye.
Right.
You ready?
Whoa!
Oh,
It's going to go there.
I'm joking. Right, go now, go now.
Right.
Go.
Oh, you there?
I'm there, just go.
Right, I'm going to go.
Go. Hey!
There you go. That's belief in action. And that's what happened with Bartimaeus. Right? He was blind. Being blind then was tough. He didn't have a job. He had to beg for his food. He didn't have many friends. Probably didn't even have a proper home. But what he believed in is that Jesus would heal his blind eyes. And he put that into action. He got up and he chased after him and he called on him. That's how it happened. Now, what healed Bartimaeus' eyes was his faith in Jesus. It wasn't a blind faith. It was the eyes of his heart could see what Jesus could do for him. And that's why he went after him to heal him. And Jesus says to him, Bartimaeus, it was your faith that healed you. Your faith. You see, the saving grace of Jesus, you don't have to do anything for it and you can't earn it. There's nothing that you can do to get it except believe in him. That's what it's about there. Let's believe. Now, you don't have to, like he didn't say to Bartimaeus, do you know the 10 Commandments? Do you go to synagogue? Do you go to church all the time? Do you give money to the poor? Do you do this? He didn't ask him all that. It was just about believing. Now it would be nice, God would like it, if we would do all those things. If we would keep the commandments, if we would be good, if we would go to church, if we would give to the poor. But here's what happens. When you believe in Jesus, these things come naturally to you. That's what happens. And the question for us today is, have you put your faith in Jesus? Have you put your faith in him? That he is the way for you to be saved, for you to be with God.
This is the BBC News reporting from the 2020 Olympic training grounds. This week we've been getting an inside view on our athletes, and today we're going to get a little bit more information about what's going on as the first heat approaches. Christine, where is Dorothy Dash this morning? I know she's not here.
She's away for a power nap, I think.
Oh, is that what she does usually with her training?
I think so. Yes.
You think so? So, how are you feeling today? Are you prepared for tomorrow, the first heat?
Yes, I'm feeling quite content actually. I've read those verses you mentioned yesterday in the Bible, and I've realised that I'm relying too much in life about how I train, how I eat healthy, how I want to run to win these prizes, these medals. And although these things are good, they're not going to last.
Yes.
So I realise now that the most important thing is the race of the Christian through the faith in Jesus. This doesn't ever go away and it'll satisfy. We never need any more than God.
How very powerful those words are, Christine. Thanks for taking the time to speak to me today, and tomorrow we'll come back to you and hopefully Dorothy Dash will be there to join.
Hi guys, so back with Jess, and yesterday when you were with me we were talking about this race. It's not running, but it's a race for life with Christ. Perfectness. So today, what was Christine telling us about? She was saying that the race that she was trying to run was just focusing on things that were just never making her fully happy and never completing her, fully satisfying her, and she realised that. So I'm going to read the verse 25 for us today, and I'm going to explain a little bit about it, and whilst I'm doing that, have a little think. What things in your life do you want, but you know they're not going to make you completely happy, or if they do make you happy, they'll only make you happy for a little time, and then you'll want something even better again. So have a wee think about that while I read this verse out. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. So, what things were you thinking about there? What things were you thinking about that will not last? Maybe the latest Xbox game, or Xbox game update, or a new pair of shoes, some new clothes, the newest model of iPhone. Well, for me, see, I play music, so I always want the latest music to listen to because it gets me ready and excited to play mine. So I'm always looking for the next thing. I know that I love clothes. I'm always looking for the next best thing in clothes. And do you ever get that thing when you buy something and then it'll be sitting and you'll wear it the next day because you're so excited it's new clothes. But by the time it gets to next week, you're like, oh, I want some more clothes again. It's not new anymore. It's past that. It's now tarnished, and it's over time. It's not as exciting. You've had it for such a long time. It's no longer new and exciting for you. Or maybe you've won medals before and they just like rust or they break. So that's what this verse is saying. So we do it to get a crown that will not last, but a crown that will last forever. So this race for life with Christ, the prize that we get, it lasts forever. It never gets non-exciting. It never gets old, and it never tarnishes or breaks. It's always there. So wouldn't that be nice? But that's what this verse is saying, is that we can have that. A life with Jesus means we get eternity with Jesus in perfectness, and it will never grow old, and it'll always be so amazing. So we're going to read over yesterday's verse in a minute, but first we're going to see if we can try and remember the verse that we're talking about today, which is verse 25 from 1 Corinthians chapter 9, okay? So what we're going to do today is I'm going to say it very quietly, okay? And you're going to say it with me very, very quietly, okay? As quiet as we can. So, everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Okay, so this time we're going to say it again, but we're going to say it really, really loud, okay? Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Okay, so we're going to put it together with yesterday's verse, okay? And we're going to say all, okay? So, do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Okay guys, so I want you to be thinking about this over the rest of these days, okay? And be trying to remember it if you have a Bible or you want to look up for yourself. 1 Corinthians 9 verses 24 to 27 are the verses we're doing. Okay, so we'll put it into the Facebook group as well, so you can see it on that and the post that we post with it on, so you can have a wee look at it, so you can try and memorise it. And if anyone can film it for the end of the week, that'd be great, and send it to us so we can see them, okay? Okay, bye guys.
Hello everyone, I'm just standing here as that's again the Peace Garden in Camberwood, actually in Greenfields, and I'm going to show you how I used to do toys when I was younger, when I was like in a place like this, peaceful. I would make a ball or a doll, but today I'm going to show you how to make a ball, which you can use it as a football or a dodgeball, or and I'm going to use plastic bags, which you can get anywhere. I used to use banana fibers but we don't have bananas here, a plantation here, so I use plastic bags, and it was fun. Wait, I'll show you shortly. Hello everyone again. These are the bags I'm going to use. These are used bags, shopping bags. These are actually a bean bag, but a clean bean bag. So I'm going to use them, and also I'm going to use the wool to finish up my bowl. So wait for next time, I'll show you how to do it. And that's the way I'm gonna do this with my bags, and I'm gonna keep adding. It depends the size of the ball that I want to make, and then I'll carry on. Hello again, that's me, almost finished. That's finishing putting the bags on. So now I'm gonna use the wool to secure my ball, and I've finished up with a white bag, so because I want my ball to be white. So I'm going to do this. You can see my finger, I'm just pull back, and I'm trying to keep going through and back. That makes my ball through. That's me doing my last knot of a ball. You can see it's really ready now to go. I can go and play like this. I can play dodgeball. I can play like this anyway with a wee tie if I want to keep on. I'm not good at this, but I used to be good at this, and I'm sure. That's it. Good ball. There we go. Okay. It doesn't bounce as a football, but that's it. That's a ball. Can make it just from scratch. Thank you everyone for watching. You can enjoy making the ball, and peace be with you. God bless you. Bye. Thank you for watching.
Might have seen bad things happening on the TV news. You might be worrying about the world and wonder what'll happen to you. Well, put your trust in God alone, 'cause He's still sitting on His mighty throne. And the Lord is King. He's gonna look after everything, everything. The Lord is King. He's gonna look after everything, every single thing in this world, 'cause this is His world. You might get sad and wonder why there's so much pain, why we let the same mistakes happen over and over again. Sinful ways will always fail, but God in His ways will prevail, because the Lord is King. He's gonna look after everything, everything. The Lord is King. He's gonna look after everything, every single thing in this world, 'cause this is His world. It's His world. Kings, be wise, you rulers, hear the Lord's decree. He sees, He knows, He'll judge in fearsome majesty. But blessed are all who find their place in the shelter of His grace, because the Lord is King. He's gonna look after everything, everything. The Lord is King. He's gonna look after everything, everything. single thing in this world, 'cause this is his world. He rules the world. Yeah, this is his world.
So that's us at the end of day 2. Really hope you've enjoyed it again. We're delighted that some of you left some comments and gave us some feedback. So big shout out to Eva for that fantastic box craft that she made, painted very carefully. We love that. And for Hannah too, who's been doing some of the crafts. Thank you both. We've also had some feedback from you that you're loving the singing, which is great. You're singing and dancing along to the lyrics and learning the songs. So that's fantastic. We would love to hear from more of you, so if you can, ask a parent or guardian to allow you to comment or post a picture or video, and we would love to hear from you. Can you believe it that we had a comment on our Facebook page yesterday from Uganda? Can you believe they're watching our summer club in Uganda? So welcome to anyone who's listening from Uganda, and we love to have you watching us. Thank you. So here, you could post where you're watching from. It might not be as far away as Uganda, but please feel free to post where you're watching from. Now, don't forget that I have my basket of goodies. Again, really wanting to share these with you. So don't forget the sports challenge. Can you beat Ethan or Finlay? Let us know. And you could be in it with winning one of these prizes. Now, to give you an update on our pie face competition, which is proving to be very popular. We have 2 leaders who are tied for first place. Can you guess who it is? It's Jess and Darren. They are both tied for first place at the moment, so you can continue to vote this week and we will find out how we progress during the week. Now, we hope you've enjoyed the stories that you've been listening to and learning about Jesus this week. And again, if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to know more about, then we would love to hear from you. Other than that, we'd love to see you again for tomorrow, day 3. See you then.